Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am Amaka Benedicta and this is Letters to the Singles and the Married Forum. If you're new to this channel or if you just stumble into this channel, wait. Do not click out. This is the right channel for you if you are a woman. And even if you're a man, you have a woman as a sister and a mother. So I want you to sit back and listen to what this channel have to offer. In this channel, I talk about matters relating to womanhood, family, parenting, lifestyle, marriage, and the likes. Everything that is enclosed in being a woman. So I want to sit right. Today, I believe that the topic or the title of this video has given you insight of what I'm about to do. I am about to do 25 mistakes people make before or in marriage. So if you're that young lady, you're aspiring, as the year is running out, you want to get into marriage or you want to give marriage a chance, or you want to give dating a chance, I want you to sit back and listen to these 25 mistakes. I really don't want women or young women who are aspiring to get married to make mistakes. So I really want to sit back and listen. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies. Follow me through these 25 mistakes young women make before or in marriage. Number 25, quitting their job before marriage. A lot of young women today, they tend to lose their identity all in the name of marriage. When you want to get into marriage as a young woman, I will advise that you don't lose your identity. Marriage does not complete anybody. I want you to hold on to your dream. Be committed to your dream. And even in that marriage, that dream is going to lead you through. You don't have to, lose yourself for anyone else. 4, pretending to be who you are not. As a young woman that is aspiring to get married, you do not need to pretend about anything. Know that the person you are choosing is a lifelong partner that you are going to be committed to the rest of your life if God willing. So you really need to open up on things, issues that are detrimental, even the ones you feel you cannot discuss. You really need to bring it to the table so you can understand the attitude to which what your partner is going to show concerning such case. Do not pretend, be who you are, do not change who you are. If the partner comes to know that this is who you are during dating, he will tend to appreciate you more. So there is no point trying to hide who you are and pretending to be who you are not. In the course of doing this, try to pay more attention during the courtship, listen more and speak less so that you will be able to what? To understand. Do not pretend. 3, not dating a man before marrying him. A lot of women today, a lot of people have spoken to me about some concepts that is, overriding the eastern part of Nigeria, if I would be precise, that people really don't need to date. You just see a young woman and you fall in love with the physical appearance, and that is it. You get married. So it is very, very, very wrong for you to what? Not to date a man, because dating that person will enable you to know more about the person you're trying to commit your life for the rest of your life. So not dating a man is very detrimental. Not be carried away by his love. Do not be overwhelmed by his love. In fact, this will save you some struggle in marriage. 22, allowing relatives to interfere with the marriage institution. We all know that we have two kinds of family that I want to group right now. Now, we have the conjugal and the natal family. The conjugal family is the family that you've been married to, the person that you tie the knot with for the rest of your life, while your natal family is the family you were born into. Now, the concept of marriage have it that the marriage, biblical marriage most especially, is a triangle. It has to do with God, who is the institutor of the marriage, the woman, and the man. So every other person is secondary to that relationship. So people tend to allow so many people into their relationship that at the end of the day will bring a lot of disgrace and regret. So in order for you to be safer and enjoy your marriage, it is better for you to stick to God, who is the originator of marriage. Know what you say to your relatives about your partner. Know what you bring into your home as a relative. Be considerate of your partner. Take whatever problem you think you have, because men do not solve problems wholesomely. All right, it is God that gives men the grace to solve problems. Why not go to God who instituted marriage so that He will be able, who instituted that institution from the onset, who knows about you and your partner, for you to be 21, not being patient. Yeah, this is a very, very good virtue in marriage. Patience is a very good virtue in marriage. When we are patient, the good comes. All right, it will only get better. It might take time, but it will get better. All right, so don't be quick to report your relative to report your partner to all your relatives. All right, why not stick to God? Be patient with Him, and you see things working out well. 20. 20. I signed because, a lot of people are going to come for me for this, but I want you to understand me very well. 20 is women tend to marry who they love and not who love them. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Don't worry, I'm going to explain. Even in the scripture, here I'm talking about biblical marriage. In the scriptures, the men were, commissioned to love their wives, while the wives are to submit to their husband. If you look at it in reality today, what the scripture says is still in vogue. Women who don't submit to their husband, who are trying to be the one loving, are always, frustrated in marriage. So understand the rules. Stay on your lane, okay? It is who loves you that will stay with you on the long run. But looking at the attitude of men, sometimes women can change their love. Women can easily change their love for a person to another person. And that is why, from the onset, it was not your original purpose to love. It was just your commission to submit. Why the man's love? It is a man's love that lasts. Because this is the original arrangement. It will work for you if you follow it. Marrying a man who has no vision. Some women are easily carried away. We women, we are moved by what we see a man do or we hear a man do, okay? Sometimes there are this set of women that are carried away by the physical appearance of a man. The physical appearance can be deceptive, but what I want to let you know is that find the vision. Okay, because this is somebody you're going to be spending the rest of your life with. What are you going to be achieving together? What are your goals? Ask yourself questions. You can use a pen and a paper, okay? Write them down. Write the vision. Write them down and see how far you can go with that person. Whether or not you want to choose that person or you want to be with that person will come at the end of you analyzing. Marrying a man without vision will lead to you becoming the sole breadwinner of that home. Marry a man because of what he drives. Okay, a lot of women look at the kind of cars the man is riding at that moment in time. They look at, what kind of job does he have. Do not look at all this because they are not criteria. Time and time changes. Okay, so I want you to judge that man. Look at that person you want to marry. If his value matches your value, if his vision matches your vision, and what is that thing that drives him? You got to answer that question first before you go into that marriage. But that marriage is all about responsibility. So if you're going to be with a man that has no vision, only God knows how you're going to cope. Your partner out to his relative or his close pals or friends. See, when misunderstanding comes up in marriage, because there will be misunderstanding, don't listen to those people that tell you, oh, in this marriage, it is godly, nothing is going to happen. See, there will be misunderstanding real time. And when it does come, don't be so quick to sell your husband out to his relative. Be patient. To God, who is the originator, okay? Before going, who knows? Within 2 minutes, misunderstandings can, be settled again. And if you have gone over the bars to report him to his relative come to know about a weak point of him, it pains and it hurts your partner for the rest of his life. So don't be quick to sell him out to his relative. 10. Marrying based on recommendation. So this one This one has really hurt a lot of people. You understand? It has hurt a lot of people. How can you marry somebody you barely know? I am not an advocate of, an arranged marriage, online and internet marriage. I am never an advocate because I know that marriage is a lifelong commitment. Someone you barely know is not someone you can be in marriage for a very long time with. And that is why we have a lot of breakups today and divorce. Why? Because you don't know the character or the stuff that person is made of. You don't know what to tolerate. You don't really know how to go about it. So do not marry based on recommendation or arrangement. Assumption in marriage. This one is a killer. It is a great mistake that most people make. Trying to assume your partner is going to like a particular thing. Trying to assume that your partner, is in somewhere right now when you don't have a solid proof. Assumption kills in marriage. I'm going to leave the link of one of my videos on assumption on a place in this video so you get to watch it. Assumption is a killer. So if you don't want your marriage to be chopped up and to die, you really need to go, to do away with assumption. Be real, face fact, and face reality. He knows. He knows. He knows he should do not assume, because we are human, we are not robots. Okay? Robots can be programmed, but human beings, we lose it at a time. Do not assume. Say it the way it is. Be open. 10. To unhappiness. What do I mean by this? So many women today are getting married to who their parents want them to get married to. I think this one happened in settings within the monarchical, environment. All right, the parents will tell you, "I am the king of so so so," so you need to marry to the daughter of so so so. So on the long run, they are not marrying into families where they will be happy. They are marrying prestige. Some are marrying wealth. Some are getting married to what? To academic excellence. So I want to let you know that if you make that mistake of getting married to somewhere you know you will not be happy, you will live unhappily to the rest of your life. So look for where you're happy, go where you're happy, be in where you're happy, stay with who makes you happy. Putting all your trust in someone you barely know. Let's say you are engaged to somebody. Within 3 months, you have told that person everything about you, everything about your family. You have, revealed secrets that are not meant to be. Wait a minute, girl. You really need to have some reservation for yourself. You don't have to, blow the trumpet everywhere. If you're dating somebody or you're trying to get into marriage, one of the greatest mistakes you make is telling that person your whole life. All right? Do not trust who you barely know. Okay? Take your time. 13 is very crucial. Look out. Marrying a man that does not regard his mother. This is sentence, okay? This is a sentence. Because a man who does not regard his mother, I wonder how that man is going to regard you. A man who does not treat his mother right can never treat you right. So when you're trying to date a man or you're trying to come into marriage, this only happens during courtship. In courtship, you get to know him, know his family, know his mother. How does he treat his mother? How does he treat his, what is it called? Family members, especially the female ones. Looking at this critically is going to give you insight on how you'll be treated when you finally are married to him. Marrying a low ranger, marrying a man who has nobody to fear. This is what I mean. I'm going to break it down. When you get married to a man who has nobody he fears, nobody who can confront him in his life, you are treading towards a dangerous sea, okay? Fear life that you can report him to, and he will be what? Remorseful. If he has nobody he fears, therefore you are not assured of your safety in that marriage on the raining day. Listening to gossip and side talks. This one is a great destroyer of marriage and relationship. You don't judge a person based on what you hear other people say about him when you barely know the person.